Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to a match of Dota 2. This is going to be a replay cast for the third place decider match for the GosuCup Asia. The real match happened at the same time as first game of the finals, so that's why it's a replay cast. And it's the best out of 3, and the first pick is going to go to Invasion as they have the Radiant side, the first ban also. And HARROSH will be on the Dire side, and they will be taking up that place as a... oh wow, never mind, slightly distraction. But yeah, HARROSH will be on the Dire side. We have seen both of these teams before today as well as... well, both of these, I mean, we saw them both win, otherwise they wouldn't be here, right? Apart from HARROSH, because we saw them losing to Orange, who were actually in the finals, and were actually the winners of the finals, because they won game 1 from Flash, and then Flash could not play game number 2, so they had to forfeit, and that will mean that Orange will be the winner of the first GosuCup Asia. But the prizes, they are divided between the first 3, not the first 2, so we have to have a third place decider. Which one of these two teams is going to go home with $200? It was a bit more than I expected. $200. Will it be Invasion or will it be HARROSH? We will find out in these matches. We have got ourselves a Chen ban as well as a Nature's Prophet with a Darkseer ban out for HARROSH, and the last ban out coming now as well. And we of course still have the Naga Siren, still have the Rubik, stuff like this. So let's see what they're going to be banning out, and in that sense, what they are going to be giving away to Invasion.
10 seconds remaining.
Let's see. Taking their time. Sorry, that's slightly distracted. Rubik will be the one to get banned out here, so let's see what Invasion is going to be picking up first. And of course, as I said, this is going to be a replay cast, but that should not make it less exciting, to be fair, because actually... I know that what the score is from the person that won, but I kind of forgot which one did win. So we will find out soon, as Invasion is now thinking about their first pick. We still have so many heroes left in the pool that are normally banned out. It's going to be a Naga Siren that will be picked up by Invasion. Will kind of mean also that we're probably going to see HARROSH picking up a Leshrac. Otherwise, they run the risk of giving that to Invasion, and Naga Siren Leshrac lane is just so powerful. And I don't know if they want to be going for that one. But we will of course find out soon, as I realize that you're probably not even hearing game sounds. That's a bit of a shame.
10 seconds remaining.
I don't know why that is though. My whole sound thing seems messed up today.
Remaining. Reserve time
gonna go off for these for HARROSH. First time that a reserve time goes off right now. And yeah, for the people asking, the ban icons are indeed too small to fit the thingies, but that's to fit the boxes, but that's in the client itself. I unfortunately cannot do anything about it. Let's see what HARROSH is going to be picking up here. It's going to be a Templar Assassin as their first pick. Are they going to be going for Leshrac, or are they rather going to be going for something else, like for example a Tidehunter or something like that? Or maybe an Enigma, having some team fight. There we go. And of course Enigma also to deny that to Invasion, because having a Naga Siren with a song and then setting up with an Enigma Black Hole is of course pretty powerful. But it does mean that they leave the Ravage in the pool for the Naga Siren, as well as the Leshrac, which is two good pickups if Invasion wants to go for those. And of course we have seen, I think if they do go for Tidehunter, we have seen plenty of times when Tidehunter wanted to set up his Ravage after the song, but the thing about it is like between Tidehunter putting up his Ravage and the song ending, there should still be a split second where everybody else of the opponent team can pop off their BKB if they have one, that is. But yeah, actually I need to change my Twitch title, because I have of course still saying that it is the finals, which is not the case. It is the third place decider. It is HARROSH versus Invasion. There we go. Update done. So let's see, we have a bed rider picked up, of course, accounted towards the Templar Assassin. We saw that today as well. Earthshaker being picked up, so might be looking at a tri-lane for invasion right here. As we are again going into reserve time for HARROSH. Let's see what they're going to be going for. They have got Enigma that can go in the jungle. They've got a Templar Assassin that will probably be solo laning it up against that bed rider. But yeah, if they are expecting also a tri-lane with that Earthshaker there, we might see them trying something different, maybe with an Enigma on the solo lane and then having a tri-lane for themselves as well. That might be able to work better than the tri-lane that Invasion can throw at them. Although, with a Naga Siren and Snare and a Fisher, how are you going to counter that one? Well, with the Disruptor, that's pretty decent, to be fair. I mean, Kinetic Field will stop any gank in his tracks. And, of course, a Glimpse is pretty nice as well. You're hearing in-game sounds because we are in-game. There we go. Oh, actually, maybe 2 minutes before, 2 minutes ago since we went in-game. But yeah. Let's see, next banning phase coming out right now. It's going to be Invasion, it's going to be banning out the Chaos Knight. Not want to be facing that one. And of course, I mean, right now you know kind of what Templar Assassin is about. Right, you want her to distract the opponent while something else farms. So maybe we're gonna have some carry heroes being banned out here as well for Invasion, but we'll find out. Of course, with the Chaos Knight is already one of those carry heroes. So maybe that's the one that they wanted to go for. But maybe something also like a what's it called? Faceless Void. I would like to see that one banned out. Otherwise, I would like to see it picked up. We have a Queen of Pain. Ban out first.
Dire team ban.
Mid-game hero again. And gonna see the Dire team banning out the Broodmother. I mean, if we look at the Radiant side, I did say tri-lane. If they are indeed going for a tri-lane with a Naga Siren, Earthshaker, and something else, they do indeed need a solo lane still. So that is why we see a Broodmother banned out. We might see something like a Bed Rider as well. A Bounty Hunter as well coming off from Invasion would be a nice touch to it if they indeed gonna go for that solo lane. And of course we've seen Tyrantry solo laning it up before as well, and that is a hero that definitely has a lot of impact on the game. If it will be enough, I'm not sure, because then you only have the Naga Siren really as the carrying hero, and of course the Bed Rider, but I'm not sure how much he can really carry against that TA. We'll find out though. Brewmaster is going to be banned out, Lone Druid banned out by Invasion, and the Morphling banned out by HARROSH. His last bans came really fast. And we're going to see the first pickup for Invasion. Let's see what it is going to be. In the second pick phase, is it going to be something to complement their tri-lane, or are they already going to give away which hero they're going to be having on their solo lane? Maybe because they're afraid that HARROSH will pick it up for their solo lane if they are indeed going to put Enigma into that forest. Taking their time. They still have all their bonus time though. That is Invasion's first time now that they use their bonus time. They didn't use it before just yet. Yeah, I don't think you can hear the in-game sounds. I find it real sad. I find it real awkward also. Wonder why that is. I will try to fix that next time or something like that. For the people asking, the second match of the finals between Orange and Flash got forfeited by Flash because they were not able to play anymore. If you want to still watch Flash, then you can, because they are playing right now in the G1 League qualifiers, casted by Gods on Beyond the Summit TV, Twitch TV channel. Not chat, just channel. Venomizer will be picked up here, so that is the completion of the tri-lane. Earthshaker, Venomizer, and Naga Siren is going to be really painful to deal with. I mean, you're going to get a Gale, you're going to get ensnared, you're going to get harassed and Fisher, and then you're dead, kind of as good as. It's going to be HARROSH that has the next pick. Let's see what they're going to go for. I mean, with the Disruptor there, that could be either turning into a dual lane with an anti-mage or something like that, or maybe they want to have something like a tri-lane still. And that is still possible with the Disruptor as well, in which case we might see some other aggressive tri-lane hero coming out, but we'll find out soon.
5 seconds remaining.
The sack
That's the Leshrac being picked up. That was actually all of their time almost. They only have 3 seconds left into their bonus time. But Leshrac will be the pickup here for HARROSH as they will probably have that as support, to be fair. And that will mean that they are indeed going to go for a trial lane invasion. I can count themselves a bit lucky that they don't have to deal with a don't have to deal with the jungle hero extra in HARROSH's jungle. And this is indeed a replay cast. Yes, it is.
10 seconds remaining.
But I'm gonna cast it like it's a normal match.
5 seconds remaining.
5 seconds remaining in the normal time. They still have an entire minute to think about their last pick. And even if they already know their last pick, they can of course talk about how they are going to lane that, how they are expecting HARROSH to lane, and or not talk about anything at all and just pick up the Lycan straight off. And that's going to be their solo lane, I think. Lycan is not as good anymore in the jungle, but as a solo lane, he is pretty solid. And he is... I mean, with his wolf, he can harass. I mean, yeah, they're squishy right now, but he still can harass pretty decently, and can definitely work. And there's the Faceless Void still being picked up by HARROSH as expected, I have to say. And we're gonna see which one of these is gonna be able to complete. I mean, we have a bit more team fight on HARROSH's side, I would guess, and I say that because of the black hole. Of course, Song of the Siren is nice and everything like that, but I'm not sure if that's actually really living up to the kinetic field black hole chronosphere combination, because that is going to be pretty painful. But it's team fight on both sides. It's a hard carry. Naga Siren versus the Faceless Void. Faceless Void will win that, but it's a hard carry on both sides. Of course, Lycan also a bit of a hard carry. And a Templar Assassin, mid-game hero. I'm really curious to see how this is going to go. I have to say, I knew the outcome, but I forgot the outcome. So, as I said, this is a replay cast. So I'm happy to be casting this and seeing what is going on and who is gonna be winning what. So let's see who is playing what. We have Bai playing the Venomancer, Ghost will be playing the Naga Siren, Shen GG will be playing the Earthshaker. On the bottom lane we have got ourselves a Lycan played by Essus, and we have got FZ playing the Batrider in the mid lane as to be expected, and indeed the tri lane, aggressive tri lane on the top lane. And someone says lol, because we hear, I think it was TA saying ha ha ha. TA, who is going to be played by Tryhard in the mid lane. On the bottom lane we will have the solo Fragnity who will be playing the Enigma. We have got Fisher playing the Leshrac. And on the Disruptor, who's counter-warding already, we see Draco, and we see Park Bomb, again, this time on the Faceless Void. So tri-lane versus tri-lane on this top lane. They're going to try to shut down that Faceless Void, if possible. And then we're going to have Enigma solo laning versus solo laning versus Lycanthrope. Oh, actually, this is nice, right? How do I do this? Let's see if this works. Like, this is the pause. I now turn up the speed. How far do I turn up the speed? It's still ticking very fast. Oh, look at the seconds ticking by. Like, still paused. This is a long pause. I'm glad I have the thingy. There he is, back again. I will turn it back to 1. The go has been called and we're on pause. This is quite cool. We just skipped 2.5 minutes of waiting, just say. It's possible. It's all possible in the replay cast to win, really. So I'm curious to see how this lane is going to go. How Faceless Void is going to be able to farm here, if he's going to be able to farm her, or if he's not even feeling safe. Of course, he has got a time lapse, but now that he knows that he's versus that trial lane, I mean, the Gale could come out anytime. Riptide already up on there. Gale already goes through. Faceless Void already in a lot of trouble. Gonna get harassed here. Naga Siren getting harassed back though, but Fisher will make sure that Leshrac can't chase them. And that Faceless Void takes some extra damage, and already has got his salve no longer. He does have 6 tangos though. He already used 1. And Clarity, or it doesn't have his, it didn't even have a salve. Earthshaker being using his Clarity and will be able to spam out Fissures. He does have 2 extra Clarities if he wants to. Is there going to be another Gale soon? Yes, there is. If there's a level 2 up on the Naga Siren, we will see, I think, an Ensnare. But the first blood happens on the middle lane. You know what? Nah, that normally makes it bug out. Let's not do that. But yeah, first blood happened on the Batrider, or at least Batrider was able to pick it up. Then Templar Assassin going down. Meantime, top lane might be something happening there. It does look like the Templar Assassin was overextending a lot though. Lightning going through there. Right clicks. Earthshaker still standing ready with the Fisher. He's gonna be able to back out there. It's gonna be taking the long way around. Where's it gonna go? Just wait around the corner. So yeah, Batrider with sticky napalm. He's now level 4 with the Templar Assassin level 2. That will hurt the Templar Assassin a lot here in this mid lane. And the harassment is a noticeable invasion, setting the tone in the mid lane at least. And on top lane, of course, the harassment is definitely already there as well. Naga Siren 7 for 3 with the Faceless Void 4 for 0. So not able to farm as fast as the Naga Siren. Of course, he's getting experience very, very fast, especially with the Naga Siren, as well as the Venomancer or Earthshaker always on the lane. I mean, it looks like there are always at least 2 on the lane getting that experience right now. It is the Faceless Void that's going to try to get some experience with the creeps here, though. I mean, he's going to try to get that. In the same time, this is only a 1-stack pool, which will mean that this will be not an entire lane denied, even though they do try. But it will be pushing out the lane in total in the end, and that's not really what you want to do. In the meantime, bottom lane has some harassment as well. Lycanthrope getting some harassment by the Enigma and his Eidolons, but at the same time, Lycanthrope has got 11 for 0 last hits, with Enigma being 13 for 9, so keeping it quite even there. Naga Siren does have her ensnare now, is level 2. We still have Fisher, we still have a Gale. I think they're ready to be throwing out that ensnare. If the lane just get pushed out, that's all they need. If they just have Faceless Void out of there, we see Venomancer looking for some vision there. If he's in a good position, he will go for it. But he can't find it. Faceless Void in the meantime already level 3 with level 2 up on the Naga Siren. So that's indeed the level difference that we see. Right now, this could be the chance to go. As soon as the next creep wave comes in, to turn around right now, but no, Faceless Void actually decided not to go there. Actually picks up his 4-man shield and is gonna head back towards his tower. Naga Siren not able to throw out anything there. Not an ensnare, not nothing. Clarity Potion up on the Lycanthrope as well, because he is well, his wolves are just so squishy that he probably lost them again. And he also picked a Ring of Bacillus to help us with his mana regen, but he does need those wolves to help get him that last hit, otherwise he wouldn't be able to stay alive on that top lane. Haste Rune activated by the Batrider, looks to be going for some aggression here. That's the Refraction already popped off, and that's all the aggression already done also. I might see him going for the next rune. If it's going to be on the top lane or bottom lane, it's going to be on the top lane. It's going to be a regen rune. If he wants to go for it, harasses back the Templar Assassin first, and then goes with the haste rune towards the rune, and we'll be getting it quite safely. And in the meantime, top lane, we still have the Faceless Void hiding around the tower. Going to get harassed here by the Venomancer, who is, has carved a path, or at least took down a couple of trees here.
Sorry to disappoint
to continue harassing the Faceless Void. Just needs 1 tree more to get through. I think that's that tree right there. And I just noticed that you can't draw on the map as a replay cast. It's quite of a shame, to be fair. But yeah, we have got ourselves a Faceless Void who's not able to farm. He's got 10 last hits versus 21 on the Naga Siren, 21 for 7 even, and you know, he's not getting that much experience. He is getting experience, to be fair. He's now level 4. Yeah, he's doing okay on experience. Riptide going through. Where's the ensnare? No ensnare, no dive. It could be a dive. It could. I think it could be a kill. There's a Fisher. There's a Gale going through. There's a Gale. Misses actually. That's not gonna happen anytime soon, especially not with the Disruptor and the Shrek now here as well. So not gonna happen just yet. With Enigma level 6 right now, a bit more threatening with the Black Hole up his sleeve, and he's got 700 gold. He's doing good in his bottom lane, 35 for 13, with the Lycanthrope not being able to get as much. In the meantime, middle lane is gonna be 17 last hits on the Templar Assassin, with 24 for 4 on the Batrider, and of course Batrider already got the advantage here by taking that first blood. And he's gonna try to do more, but right now he's getting harassed a lot by the Templar Assassin himself as well. Uses his regen rune though. In the meantime, top lane getting dove, the Shrek's not hitting, and it is the Faceless Void. Kinetic Field doesn't hit either. Naga Siren 1 Riptide away from getting a kill, or I feel like 1 hit to his. The backtrack is really hurting him right now. The Shrek's and Naga Siren will be the one to go down. No Fisher mana up on the Earthshaker, needs 1 more mana, 2 more mana, in which case now he can do it. Fisher, 1 right click needed, but he's not gonna get it. It is the Earthshaker as well as the Naga Siren that goes down. The Venomancer not able to go there. That is 2 down for 0. In the meantime though, middle lane, Batrider did it again. Picked off the Templar Assassin at the same time. as that kills happened on the top lane. So that was a lasso being used. And that is gonna be a 2 for 0 on the mid lane and 2 for 0 on the top lane, but then vice versa, or 0 for 2 I should say then, shouldn't I? Betrider rotated to the bottom lane. There is a black hole up though, he could still try to help. Yeah, there he goes. TA gonna try to help out, here he comes. Melt damage going off, Betrider though coming in there, gonna get a Malefice, is gonna be going down, but as does the Enigma, and now the chase is on for the Templar Assassin. It's a very low lycanthrope though, it has to get off, doesn't get slowed, and will be fine. It is the Earthshaker that is going to be backing off again. TP'd in there, didn't have enough mana to do more than just one Fisher, so we'll be backing off. TA backs off as well, but she got herself a kill, which is of course very nice. In the meantime, Chronosphere on the top lane locks in the Venomancer. Only Venomancer, you are one dead little fella, and you are killed off by Leshrac. Leshrac, who is level 4, is definitely not doing bad for a support that has not been on the lane all that much. Especially not for his level 4 Naga Siren, who has been on the lane. Now level 6 of course faces Void as he just did his Chronosphere. In the meantime, mid lane again, it is a Betrider, a lasso up on the Templar Assassin again. More fire, more stacks, more kills. Betrider another kill. Malefice still going off. He should be fine though. TP in, takes too long for the rest to come here to do anything about that. The glimpse will not be there in time again, and Disruptor is just gonna be going back. Actually, there's a haste rune there. I don't think he sees it. Word being placed, and now he sees the haste rune. I'm not sure if he's gonna be picking it up or if he's just gonna leave it until someone else picks it up. He's not gonna be someone else pick it up. The Faceless Void will finally die now. Oh really? Yes, Venomancer picks him up. Leshrac still trying to do what he can. Takes a lot of damage though from the Riptide as well as from the Venomancer. It's a Naga Siren that backs up, and here comes the haste rune Disruptor, and that is gonna be a Gale that misses because he stopped for a right click, and then Disruptor taking care of the Naga Siren. And the Venomancer getting slowed 50%, getting Leshrac stunned, getting killed off. Blink in by the Betrider who picked himself up a Blink. Dagger wants to go for the Templar Assassin again, but the glimpse was there. Betrider safe out of there. It's gonna be fine. 4 heroes on the top lane for HARROSH. 2 of them are backing out, and 2 of them are fresh on HP and mana and are ready to fight should someone come their way, which might be the Betrider. But he is just going to be stacking up some sticky napalm up on that Faceless Void. There is a lasso again soon. 16 seconds, might be going in with that, but at the same time he has to be careful for that Templar Assassin to not be going in on that one. Lycanthrope finally getting some happy farm there, as he's now 33 for 4. I'm actually going to put up this one because I kind of like that one right now more. You see the Betrider highest up on there. That's of course because he got 4 kills in total. Definitely won the mid lane, even though he died once on the bottom lane, of course. But you know, all for a worthy cause. Because Templar Assassin, she is pretty low up there. I mean, she's still in the top 5, but she is 5th, and she had solo mid. That's not something you really want to have. Even though, of course, she is still building towards her face, which picked up her magic wand, of course. If you're versus Betrider, you do that. But doesn't have her face boost just yet. Well, normally at this time she would want to have her face boost to be able to just roam around and get those kills, but right now she needs a bit of extra farm, so she is being delayed nicely by the Betrider here. As Enigma has got actually some pretty excellent farm right here. Picked up an Ogre Club, so might be going for a BKB first. Malefice going off on the Naga Siren, who does have her song but can't get it off as she gets stunned constantly, and there she goes. Used her song, is able to back off. They're not going to be going in on that one. And they will be able to back off in peace. Betrider, of course, like I said, he had a good start. Has got a Blink Dagger, has got 1k gold, and is going to wait for the 10-minute rune. Is he gonna get lucky? Yes, he is. Invisibility rune for you. In the meantime, Leshrac, who's been, of course, support, has got boots. Has got 3 kills. He's 302. He's doing a great job. He's not that high level. I mean, he's still level 4. But he's got more kills than a Lycan, and has been in more kills than a Lycan also. I mean, it's quite insane that the Leshrac has been in 5 out of the 6 kills that have been done by the Dire in total. Of course, most of those have been done on the top lane, apart from that one on the Betrider that actually happened on the bottom lane. But yeah, Leshrac being a good hero in this game. Gale goes off, hits on the Faceless Void, but they do not want to go in on that one because it's just a Venomancer. He's by himself. And there is, of course, a Disruptor here as well, able to help out if needed. And in the meantime, mid lane, 3 heroes there for HARROSH, and they want to go for that Blink away from the Betrider, though he will be safe, getting 50% slowed. Cost him enough to stress to blink away from that one. Sentry Ward being placed here, by the way, in case they see a melted Templar Assassin. Templar Assassin who just walks through the fire because it's cool, even though it, it hurts her. But and that is all fine. Still 3 heroes here. Might see them having a rotation. I mean, there's a black hole up on the Enigma, and they might just try to get some of those kills if they get lucky. In the meantime, kinetic field, blink in there in the static storm, but it's the Venomans that die. Disruptor getting the last hit. That's the last who picks up the faces point. Is there going to be more support? There needs to be more support. Tower hitting. Here's the Earthshaker. We'll be able to lay down a Fisher. Faces Void, still taking a lot of damage. Kinetic field doesn't lock anybody in right here. Faces Void still taking more damage and goes down. In the meantime, Enigma on the bottom lane picks off the Naga Siren, who didn't even use a black hole from that one and TP's to the middle lane instantly because he wants to defend his tier 2 tower. And I do realize that the sound of the in-game is very low right now, and I don't know why. And I will try to fix it next time I stream, because I can't turn the stream out. I can't try to fix it right now because it's something with my sound settings apparently that I didn't change, but apparently my my computer changed it or something. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. But at least you can hear me. I can hear it just fine in the meantime. Oh yeah, and you cannot watch this game inside the game client, by the way. Tower is gonna get killed off. Fortification is gonna be used, but I don't think that's gonna be saving the tower all that much. Still, without now it's within the Nyrane. Skill goes up. Will the Wards try to deny it? I will be impressed if they do. Yes, they do, actually, but they don't get it. They did, but it's the Temper Assassin that picks up the last hit. She has enough mana for a face boost if she wants them right now, which is something that she'll probably want to have. Even though she could buy it at the side shop, but doesn't do so. We have got ourselves a mid-throw hammer up on the Enigma, who is building towards the recipe of the BKB. He's actually doing that pretty fast, and we have got, of course, the gold graph. It's in favor of invasion, but by not so much, to be fair, like 7,600. Oh, sorry, 7,000. What am I saying? 700, 600, something like that. So it's not that much. Experience graph is a bit more in favor of invasion. Of course, they were able to take the most later kills and have not been roaming around as much as HARROSH has been. So they have a lot of experience in favor for them. And of course, there is no tower difference. Both of these teams have got themselves a tower down, a tier 1 tower down in the opponent team. So far it's even. It's of course the Faceless Void that's still going to be trying to farm as much as he can. He has been doing okay-ish. He's not the highest on top of his charts. That is the Enigma for his team at least. But he's definitely not doing bad. It's very disconcerting to hear those heroes just laugh for no reason. But oh well. Oh well indeed. We have a Venomancer and a Lycanthrope moving towards the top lane. Maybe they're going to try to kill off the Faceless Void. At the same time, there is a Chronosphere up on him, so I'm not sure if they really want to try that. Naga Siren going to continue farming. 63 for 10, and Snare going off. Here comes support. Fisher going through by Leshrac. And that was the killing spree from Leshrac gone. And maybe they want to try to push the tier 1 tower. And there is a Ogre Club up on the Bedrider, so maybe going for a VKB as well. As double damage rune picked up by the Temper Assassin, who actually did not pick up Face Boost. Song being used elsewhere, but it's the Temper Assassin that's going to be locked inside a lasso and then getting knocked back. TP interrupted and she will go down. No refraction for you, and you're dead. Venomancer picking up the last hit. And I thought I heard a song, but that not got used. That's so confusing. Not even used. My mind is playing tricks on me. Lycanthrope picked up a medallion, of course, so it's gonna be going for Roshan pretty soon, I think. Even though, again, with the nerfs on his wolves, I don't think he can do that by himself anymore, not yet anyway. Disruptor TPing to the top lane, gonna help his Faceless Void continue farming. In the meantime, in the Forest of the Dire, we have ourselves some trouble. It's gonna be trouble for Leshrac, as well as trouble for the Earthshaker. Earthshaker should be fine, though Leshrac did die, as Enigma now tries to get away from his own forest. Look at that damage from the Firefly, as well as with the 3 stacks on there, and he goes down. In the meantime, Disruptor was able to pick up the Lycanthrope. So it's 2 for 1, but it's the Lycanthrope that goes down, which is something that should not be happening. I mean, he has that escape mechanism. This is the first time he goes down, and he is apparently headless. But something like that should not be happening. We have 1600 gold up on the Faceless Void, probably going for a Battle Fury. And Bedrider, of course, I mean, he got himself some kills again there. And he is doing pretty well for himself. He got a double kill with those and has 9 for 1. The only time he died was that once on the bottom lane. So doing a good job. He has his last 2 off cooldown again. Blinks in, gets a last 2 up on the Disruptor. Disruptor, I think you are dead. Monster kill for him. And that is just something I can do like every minute. Well, almost every minute. Every 70 seconds, which is almost every minute, to be fair. Still has bottle charges as well. It's got almost enough gold for his BKB if he actually wants a BKB, because, you know, Chronosphere as well as Black Hole, that's not going to be doing anything with that BKB. And we have a pause. Oh, hey, we can deal with pauses. Oops. And there's the goal again. Well, we didn't skip that much time this time. But yeah, Bedfinder does still pick up a BKB. I mean, I guess he wants to not get glimpsed, not get Malefist. Of course, that is one thing that is very annoying. If you are a Bedfinder and you blink in, you want to lasso someone and you get glimpsed back, so that's to counter that one. But, I mean, Chronosphere and Black Hole will still be there to well, push you out of play. And I have to say, I mean, no, Lincolns won't save you there either or anything, but it's still something that is worth noting. He's not out of the woods yet. In the meantime, it's going to be Venomancer, who has not got that much. I mean, he died 3 times, but he's been in 3 kills. He's not doing that bad. He's level 8 right now. In the meantime, Lycanthrope managed to kill off the Leshrac there by himself together with Naga Siren. So 2 versus 1, using his Wolf's form for that. Fortification for the dire side, but that will not stop the star from going down. I think Fisher going down as well. Gale going off. Faces Void TPing out. The TP in comes from the Disruptor. You should have turned that off. You should have cancelled that TP in. TP incoming. Now also from the TA, but I do think it will be too late. Echo Slam going up, and Enigma gonna be trying to hide. Will still go down. Fisher doing the job. There is a Venomancer that goes down to the Chronosphere. Tidehunter Earthshaker will be TPing out a lookalike. Well, not lookalike at all. Tier 1 tower still goes down. They lose 2 heroes though, both Enigma and Disruptor, and they only get a Venomancer in favor of that one. Blink away from the Bedfinder. He should be fine. And yeah, they lost the tower, lost the Disruptor, lost an Enigma, and only gained the Venomancer, so that is not worth the fight. In the meantime, they also lose their tier 2 bottom because Naga, Siren as well as Lycan are just split pushing. I mean, that is something that they can still do, even if the wolves aren't that powerful anymore. In the meantime, it's going to be Bedfinder that might want to be blinking out of this one, because here comes, yeah, and there comes the blink away indeed. Trap still going to hit, 50% slow, and that's going to be a TP out. Should not be in time though. The Shrek Stone is going to be first. There comes a blink in from the TA, and that is going to be enough. Oh, is going to be enough damage. Flame break there as well. There's a trap again, but the blink away is first. Not sure if he blinked far enough away though. 50% slow was still there, but here comes a Venomancer, and he actually is able to chase them off. There is a Venomancer that is able to chase them off. Gale still going through. Temper Assassin getting a last 2, and they're gonna be able to kill him off. Godlike Bad Rider right now. And that's gonna be a Roshan being taken down in favor of the Radiant. Invasion looking good. They got, look at those last fights. They got a tower, 3 kills, 7,500 gold, bam, 2 kills, 2 towers rather, and yeah, experience graph will speak for yourself as well, 10k, that's a lot of experience right there. Looks like Naga Siren gonna be going for a heart as the first item. Blink Dagger up on the Earthshaker in the meantime, so we'll be able to blink in and Echo Slam if he wants to, which he wants to. Because that's just the most fun thing as an Earthshaker. We have got Faces Void continuing to farm. He's building towards his Battle Fury. He's got the Perseverance. And what can we find in the donkey right now? It is already his Broadsword, but he still needs his Claymore. So we're gonna have to wait for that one to be happening before anything else. Before his Battle Fury is complete. In the meantime, Lycan himself is going to be having himself some Vladimir's Offering, and as well as building towards the BKB. And we have a smoke up for HARROSH. Let's see. BKB up on the Enigma is complete. Time lapse in. Bed Rider. Chronosphere. That is a dead Bed Rider. Fisher will still go through. That is a dead Bed Rider. Is it not? Leshraxton? Yes, it is. Faceless Void getting the last hit. And that is, yeah, back from the Bed Rider wanting to get that one. And they're actually going to try to fight this. Blink here from the Earthshaker. I'm not going to be able to get a Fisher in anymore. They're already backing off, knowing that what the buyback from the Bed Rider would mean. And they already back up towards our tier 2, hiding around, wanting to get that black hole going. Meet that Faces Void, finding some farm. Battle Fury complete. There is a TA also finding some farm. Still doesn't have anything but brown boots and a blink dagger, but is getting there some one way or another. There's a last 2, and there's a Disruptor going down. That is going to be a Leshrac going down as well. And that is going to be 2 quick kills, and that might be resulting into this tier 2 tower going down as well. And then, bam! Lycanthrope getting the last hit. And that is only 1 tier 2 tower left standing on the side of HARROSH. And I really don't like that I can't draw on the map, otherwise you would have seen my perfect circle. TP out from the TA, doesn't want to be there anymore. I don't blame her. In the meantime, Faces Void Gonna be going away of this also, or to use his time lapse, backtracking a lot of this, but will be enough. Echo Slam being used, and Lycanthrope coming in to get the last hit. Venommancer would have even been there to throw down a Gale if needed, but the double dash room from the Batrider was enough together with the Lycan to take him down, and of course the Echo Slam Fisher, otherwise they wouldn't be able to catch him out. And that is a Faceless Void that is not safe to farm anywhere. And there's a lot of mobility coming off from Invasion. I mean, there's a Blink Dagger on the Batrider, who, there's a Blink Dagger on the Earthshaker who just blinked in and lays down a Fisher. Glimpse back towards where he didn't want to be. They wanted to put him into the kinetic field, but there's a last two up on the Disruptor, who is already dead. Batrider getting the last hit. The Black Hole, though, catches 4, and that is a Earthshaker down. Venomman's ulti still used. Lycanthrope getting away on 65 HP. And this is going to be enough for the Venomancer to get away, still getting stunned slightly. Gonna try to back out Courier in the midst of all of this. I don't know what he's doing there. He's not even getting items. And there's a Batrider that goes down to the TA who's looking for that Courier. Will not be able to find it though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Chronosphere locks in the faces, locks in the Lycanthrope. Lightning going through. Lycan, you're dead. And Leshrac, right click, picking up the kill. In the meantime, TA finds herself a Courier steal and gets the last hit. And it is the Venomancer that's trying to juke this. He has the Gem of True Sight also, does not want to die. It doesn't look like he has a choice though, and that's the melt damage doing the work. Earthshaker buys back into the game. TP's in, wanting to try to take the gem, but it was too late to do so. And that is a bit of a comeback for HARROSH, and we will see the experience graph mostly dropping, as I do feel like it should be updating right now. This is the updated. It's not as much as I thought it would be, but it's still a lot of hero kills down for HARROSH. It's about 20 to 15.
Dire's top
In the meantime, though, tier 2 tower top is going to get a rash here with the Naga Siren's mirror images and herself standing right by the side, and there will be another Riptide to harass Enigma further away while the creeps do their job. Will be enough. Naga Siren doesn't have enough gold and mana to try it again to get more mirror images in 2 seconds. But we'll just continue pushing, and indeed, I mean, Enigma, he's afraid to go in there. Batrider, in the meantime, gonna get a kill up on the Faceless Void. Fisher will go off, gets a Disruptor, will be enough by 50% slow. Should be enough to stop them, and indeed, Batrider backs off. In the meantime, top lane still going on. Tier 2 tower does go down, and was the last one standing on the side of HARROSH, who is just forced back inside their base. They cannot be anywhere. They have got a ward up here now, and that their tower has fallen, but that is basically the only extra vision that they have apart from their base. I mean, if you look at the vision on the map, this is it. It is really not a lot, and they have no vision for a lot of places. Of course, the traps will be helping out a lot, but it's not going to be enough for now. As well, there's just too many heroes missing. We still have 300 gold needed up on the Lycanthrope before he has his BKB. Naga Siren has her heart complete. It's got 2200 gold. We have got the Venomancer who still doesn't have that much extra. And of course, I mean, the Courier died, but he didn't have anything in him, by the way, just saying. It's the Batrider that picked up a BKB as well, or at least finished his one, and Enigma now on the Dire side, finishing off his Blink Dagger, so that might be some better initiations. And talking about initiations, last two, hit it up in the Disruptor, you will die. Batrider's Fire will kill you off, and that's going to be the rest of HARROSH forced back inside the base, including the one that should be farming. Faceless Void is, of course, the one that you want to have farming all the time, that you want to have feel safe to farm, because, you know, he has time lapse, he has got a Chronosphere. I mean, in theory, he should be having all the space in the world to farm, and right now he apparently doesn't feel safe enough. Does have a TP, but just he doesn't find a place to farm. Templars hasn't even found a place to farm. She's going towards a BKB as well, even though, like I said, might not be the cleverest thing, because it is the last two that's gonna get her every time, and in that case she kind of would want a Linken's, I would say, because that of course stops Lester from going through. Of course the Fisher is annoying as well, but the last two would be the one to stop, I would imagine. We'll find out though. We have got ourselves a Diffuser Blade being built still up by the Naga Siren, as we have 5 heroes from HARROSH now waiting inside their base or slightly outside their base. Faceless Void still getting some farm here. It's not that much though. I mean, there's still so much threats around. Earthshaker gonna lay down a Fisher. And here comes the Batrider. He has an invisibility through, and he's gonna lay down a lasso up on the Faceless Void. Gale goes through as well. Glimpse goes back, and that's gonna be a Batrider able to not get the last. Oh, Batrider being able to put side into a Chronosphere. He has a BKB on though, but you know, it doesn't really do that much. Leshrac doesn't go through, that's at least something. Faceless Void will still go down, as well as the Disruptor, who put down a nice Static Storm, as well as a Kinetic Field, but that didn't hold them in. BKBs all over the place, and this Lycan is wanted to go for more Blink in from the Batrider, decides to just go help their teammate take down a tier 2 tower, tier 3 tower top. And that will go fairly easy, as Enigma is not able to do anything anymore there. He even puffed himself so he can go back faster. He has got, of course, got his BKB black hole that he wants to go get off. And I mean, they are quite nicely positioned. This might be turning into a good black hole. The Bat Rider is not in there though, but there is a two-man black hole, and that's one down, Lycan down, Song being used by Go, still getting stunned by the Shrek stun, but the Song will make sure that everybody's able to back off, apart from, of course, the Lycan that was already taken down. But at least they saved their barracks with that blink after that. TA wants to go for that. Is it going to be enough melt damage? Going through, one more hit needed, and the lightning from the Shrek will finish off the Naga Siren. The chase is onwards. Malefice going off on the Bat Rider, who tries to escape, but this Firefly will be enough. I don't think it will be. Kinetic Field is there. BKB was still on cooldown, and his attempt for assassin that gets the last hit for that one. And that was a good defense for these barracks that are still standing for now. And the Faceless Void instantly back to farming, and still it is not going fast though. Like if you look at the net worth, even the TA as well as the Enigma is highest in the Dire side for net worth. Nice stun, Earthshaker trying to get away from a TA. Not sure how that's going to work out though. Fisher, oh nice one, locks out too. Is there going to be support for him? Here comes the Venom Man, so I don't think it will be enough though, or will it? 105 HP left, should be fine, unless it's Faceless Void still going to find him. Going to try to find him, time lapse in 2 seconds, but Earthshaker blinks away, should be fine. In the meantime, Kinetic Field, Static Storm, Venom Man uses Stick Charge, is going to chase down a Temper Assassin. There is a Lycanthrope killing off the Disruptor. In the meantime, but tries to use Glimpse, was not able to do so because the BKB was there, and the TA still on the run now, and he's going to be putting herself inside a meld. There is no dust or anything though. They know that she's still there, and there's the blink away. Gale doesn't hit. Right clicks are on. Another meld's going off. They do not have anything to see her, and they have nothing to get her out of that one. Fisher will not get her out of meld because it will not move her. Chronosphere being used upon the Lycanthrope. TA, is he going to be able to hit from the side? Yes, she is. Lycanthrope in a lot of trouble right now. Malefice going off as well, and the TA picking up the last hit as Bat Rider just comes in there. Last with the Enigma. Venom Man's ulti going through. And the BKB on the Bat Rider will make sure he doesn't take any damage. It should be TP out from the Enigma to make him safe, though it is on the side that the TA still falls towards the Bat Rider. It is the Ghost that is locked inside some creeps there, but we'll be fine. The rest was able to back out. Is 1-for-1 still though. TA for a Lycanthrope. Roshan will be up again shortly in a minute's time. Looks like Naga Siren is just going to wait there. She has got a Diffusal Blade, but still in the base. In the stash. And we have got Earthshaker, Blink Dagger, 700 gold. This is a pretty happy position. Glimpse back. Well, you know, just harassment in the meantime. Time lapse in. Boots of Travel up on this Bat Rider here. Who is such a very annoying hero to be dealing against for a rush right now. They are not safe anywhere. Anytime they can get a blink in, and Lasso would be there, and that's going to be your end. And Faceless Void still only got his Band of Elven Skin. That's not really what you want to go for. Oh, blink in, Malefice, Bat Rider, Thunder Strike, another Malefice going through. Can pop his BKB in 2 seconds if he wants to. It doesn't really need to though. Too much support coming in. I mean, their tier 1 tower there is still standing, giving Invasion such an easy time to just TP in there and just make sure that, you know, they come back. They're very fast. Able to help out their teammate if he's in trouble. Mechanism being used. Maybe they want to try to push into the tier 3 on the middle lane. In the meantime, tier 1 on the top lane is going to get taken down by the Faceless Void. Roshan was up again though. That's where they wanted to go. TA picking up a BKB. It's completed up on her right now. Will still be put inside a Lasso though. Although having said that, I mean her refresher won't be put off because, or at least not by the fire anymore, because she will be immune to the fire. In the meantime, hello, it's gonna be an Echo Slam being used, but the BKB was already up on the Enigma. Still did a lot of damage to the Disruptor though, and it's gonna be the Earthshaker that will go down to the TA. Bat Rider killing off the Disruptor and gonna try to get himself away of that one. Chronosphere gets the Park Bomb. Oh, was he able to pick up the Aegis? No, Lycanthrope still picked the Aegis up, and Faceless Void now locked in a snare. Gonna try to do what he can, but cannot survive against the Lycanthrope. Venomancer trying to get out, won't be able to do so. Enigma picking him off. Fisher doing what he can. Nova on, Edict on, running around, but he is very low. Will get picked up, and it's the Enigma that will be the last one to drop here with the Ghost after trying to get away, but not gonna be enough time for him to get out. Temper Assassin still around here. Last one alive for HARROSH here, as this will maybe because for a barracks to drop, they don't have any lane really pushed out though, and the fire will still make sure that Bat Rider gets the kill up on that one. Buyback from Enigma did happen, but he doesn't have a black hole anymore. BKB will be up in 10. I'm not sure what he wants to do by himself. Maybe just farming some. Apparently he does. That's all he can do. And that's gonna be tier 3 tower probably going down 53 seconds until there's another Templar Assassin. And the Faceless Void, that timer is actually not that long. He will be up again in 7 seconds. Kinetic Field, there's the blink in and the Disruptor, you're dead. That was the last two, and that's gonna be a tier 3 tower. The mirror images, the wolves, the howl, everything. Fortification gets forced out, but it's not gonna be enough to do anything here. Mechanism goes through, but that is and snare up on the face of the void, and they want to go for that as well. The Shrexons do it up on the Nagasaki, the lightning going through, doing a lot of damage there. It's not going to be enough. Now, face of void dead again. 1 minute before he's back. He cannot buy back. Barracks will go down as number 1. Here goes number 2. We see Bedride already rotating to the top lane because that's where some barracks are there as well. And they're just going to rotate there, and they're going to be going for that one. Mirror images are there once more as well to take care of some creeps as well as the barracks, and they're just we're gonna continue going. 2 barracks have done for 1 fight at Roshan. Trap still hits. They want to go in on this. They need that perfect black hole. The black hole's on cooldown. Song getting used. They're gonna try to set up for this one. Wolves are getting popped. Venomous ulti. 4 seconds until it's up again. But nice silence. But it's not gonna be enough. Like a throw. Taking care of the disruptor. It is Leshrac that will try to get away, but won't be able to do so. And the rest is just locked inside the base, and this is the rest. It's just the Enigma, just a Templar Assassin. So I do think that we might see a GG being called out soon, with Invasion taking on, there we go, Invasion killing off HARROSH, and it's game number 1 of the best out of 3. Best out of 3, 3rd place Decider, although, having said that, it is of course a replay cast, so this already happened. After this game, HARROSH will forfeit their next game against Invasion, so Invasion will take the entire series of a best out of 3 2-0, which will mean that Invasion will be taking on place number 3, will be given $200 for their place into this GosuCup Asia, and will mark the end of the first GosuCup Asia happening organized by Ghost League, with of course help of the sponsors. Show them some love, AverMedia, MSI, as well as Gigabyte, thank you. Yes. But yeah, show them some love. They made this possible, and I have to say it was quite a nice tournament. Overall, good teams as well as amateur teams. I mean, it was open for everybody. 207 teams participated in total, and the top 3 will get a reward. It's a 1 weekend cup, and hopefully we're gonna see more of these. As Naga Simon just uses her song again for bad means, but we're still gonna see the throne gonna explode here. So my name is Sheever, I'm a GosuGamers caster. If you want to support me, please subscribe to my YouTube on youtube.com/SheeverGaming. I think that, or wait a second, if you still want to see the brackets for the GosuCup Asia, you can check those as well. You can go to gosugamers.net/Dota2. On the right side of the page, you will see a banner for GosuCup Asia, and you will find the link under there that will take you to the event page, and we'll make sure that you see the brackets there as well if you click on the button that says brackets. I'm going to jump out of this game, and I'm going to see if there's anything next before we have Ghost League later tonight at 6. And that will be at 6. Which teams will we having at 6? I think it's gonna be Meteor Makers versus Gamers League. So those will be the teams that will be up tonight. Anyway, stay tuned for a moment to be right back, and thank you for watching if you are indeed switching to something else.